All right, here's another video in my Cutting the Cord series. I'm going to leave a link to the first video that I did, and I'll leave a link to the playlist because this playlist is going to grow as I go through all of these videos. The first video focused on Discovery Plus. Well, today we're going to talk about another app. The app I'm about to talk about is the one that actually caused us to actually get rid of cable and satellite. That app is Philo. Philo is by far the cheapest way you can get most of the programs that you would watch on cable and satellite for the lowest cost possible. They are only $19.99 a month, and they have unlimited DVR storage. The service is almost perfect, and the reason it is so cheap is because you don't get any news whatsoever on the service, and you don't get any sports. So if you're okay with not getting news and sports, this is the perfect app for you. So if you like watching The Walking Dead or Yellowstone or a lot of these other programs, guess what? You're covered on Philo. I'm actually going to switch over now, and I'm going to show you what Philo looks like. All right, so here is Philo. I logged in online. Again, I'm not looking at this actually on my TV through an app, but this Philo can be downloaded to any device. I don't think there's any streaming device out there that doesn't have Philo. I do know some streaming TVs don't have this service available, but it is available on the Roku, the Fire Stick, the Google devices. Apple, I'm sure has it. Not positive on Apple. I'm not real familiar with the Apple service, but when you log in, it's going to show you at the very top the things that you had started to watch or saved, but you want to continue. The first row down here are all programs that you started, and you can see how far in the program through the blue bar you got in that program, and you just didn't finish it. So you can come back in and pick up right where you left off. You have a saved bar where all the shows that you have saved, and we still don't know how Paw Patrol's in there. Our kid's a lot older than that. We don't know how that ever got saved in there. But if I open this, I can simply go click unsave, and then it's gone. And I'm going to show you the benefits of saving stuff. It's actually really cool what you can do by saving stuff. All right, so let's close that out. And so the bar changes. This was also a stupid show that I tried. I did not enjoy that show. So I'm going to take that one off. Will it come off? I'm not sure why it's not. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just clicking it too many times. But it shows stuff that we watch. So all of these are shows that are in our queue. And, we even have older stuff like Friends, Home Improvement, Dirty Jobs, all of these. So these are things that were saved. I'm going to show you what's beneficial about saving programs because you can always go through the search feature and look for your stuff, but it's good to save it, and you'll see why here in a few minutes. You've got what's trending live. You've got specific topics right now, because it's February, we've got Black experiences, comfort food, new and upcoming stuff. Great stuff here. So it's divided there. But I don't recommend, unless you're just browsing stuff to look at, this is almost like cable and satellite, because if you come up here to where it says guide, if you click the guide button, it's going to bring you to what's actually on all of the channels that they have here. So you can see on the list, it starts in alphabetical order. We're going to go down this list, and you're going to see all of the different networks that are on here. And you can see A&E and AMC are some of the big ones. They're actually on here. You have BBC America. You've got BBC World News. Well, they got some news, just not in America. You got BET, you have Cheddar, Clio, Country Music Television, Comedy Central, Discovery, DIY, Food Network, FYI, Game Show. And that's just on this page. So you got to click the buttons down at the bottom. You got a bunch of Hallmark channels. Oh, I think I clicked by clicking that bar or those buttons. It brought up a different view. But you got the Hallmark channels, HGTV, History, IFC, ID, Lifetime. It's thinking. It's loading. I actually have really fast speeds, but for some reason, whenever I'm recording my screen, everything slows down. You got the Lifetime channel right there. Nick Jr., Nickelodeon, OWN. OWN is also where my wife, that's where she was getting Dr. Phil. You got the Paramount Network, which does have Yellowstone on it. You've got People TV, the Science Channel, Sundance. So you have a lot of stuff on here. I mean, this list just keeps going. TLC, Travel Channel, and there are more. I just don't know why it's taking so long to load. Vice, VH1, TV Land, and I think that's where it ends. So you can come through here, and it's a lot faster on the app. You can see what's currently live, what's coming up at what time, and it shows you how far into the program they are. And if I click the first 48 program here, though, I'm going to have an option to either start it from the beginning or go right to where it is live. So if I click that, you can see how it says live right there. It started it at the beginning, but if I click live over here, it's going to bring me exactly where it's at now. So you can always hit start over. That's what you have if you're within that hour. So that is a great feature. Yeah, it is definitely lagging. So let's say there's a show you want to look for, or let's just say The Fear of the Walking Dead. Okay, well, let's pick something that's not. I want to pick something that's not in our queue so that you can see how this works. Well, let's do. All right, let's do Star Trek The Next Generation. This isn't something I have saved. So if I click this, it's going to bring up the actual page for Star Trek The Next Generation. It gives you airings, more on BBC, show info. And if you want to save it to your queue, you just hit save. That essentially makes Philo a DVR for you. And it will record any episodes that are coming up. But here's what's cool about the saved shows. So I'm going to go back home. And we're going to come up here to the saved, the saved bar. So if I click saved, these are all the things that I've saved. And I have some movies in here. You can see Real Genius has been saved. The A-Team. There's lots of things. I've got other shows, MASH, Live Rescue, which I love. Lots of stuff is saved in here. They had Bad Santa on regular TV, so I figured I'd record that. So they cut out all the stuff because I've never seen it. So there's a lot of things. These are all the things that we have saved. So what I like to use as an example is the show Friends. So let's go into the show Friends. And here's what's great about Philo. You don't just have the current episodes that are upcoming or have just aired that you can use, as their online DVR. You can actually go into anything that's aired recently, and they will show the season. So if I want to look at season 7 episodes, I can hit 7. And it shows me all of the episodes from season 7. And it always starts at the end. I don't know why. Now, it doesn't always have every episode, but you can see that if I go to the beginning here, all the ones that are playable on here. So the only ones that are playable, like it's missing episode 8. So it doesn't have every episode, but it has most of them. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's missing 8. It's missing 10. It has almost all of them. Almost all of them that are there, almost close. There's a few missing, but it's like that with every program. So if I go back to the saved and I do that with any of these. So let's go into Frasier. It's going to be the same thing. So any of the programs that you've saved, you're going to have a bar up here where you can go to past seasons and watch stuff. It saves it as a DVR for that entire program. And it will also give you other options down here. So you've got the ability to customize Philo. And what's great about this, like I said, is it's only $20 a month for all of those channels. So if we come over here and we can look up Philo channels. Let's go channel lineup for Philo. Cord cutting. Philo channel list. You can see it has an 8 out of 10 rating by people. It's only $20 a month. And this gives you the list of channels that you get. So you can do a quick Google search or DuckDuckGo search, and you can find all of the channels that are on there. The only thing that I didn't like and that I missed off of this channel that I used to watch was True TV. I love watching Impractical Jokers and some of those programs, and they don't have True on here. That was really the only thing that I missed on here. We'll talk about alternatives in the future for sports and news, but right now, if you're looking to just replace the majority of the channels you used to pay a lot of money for on cable and satellite, this Philo is the way to go. All right, so that's what I have for you guys today. I wanted to show you Philo and how easy it is to use. It's a great service if you're looking for the basics to be able to cut the cord, and it acts like live TV. So it almost mimics what cable and satellite would look like if you go to the guide. And I would give this app an 8 out of 10 as well, according to the ratings that they gave. 8 out of 10 is perfect. It's not perfect because it doesn't have all the channels, but True TV comes with a bunch of channels that are all grouped together, owned by the Turner Network. So that's how a lot of these are bundled together through the companies that own them, and that's how they sell them to the streaming services in a bundle of a bunch of different programs. All right, so that's what I have for you guys today. There's Philo in a nutshell. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. You will be notified as I have new videos go up. I'll be doing many new videos in my Cutting the Cord series, and this is another one for another app that would help you out and get you most of the way there. All right, you guys take care, and we'll see you guys on the next video.